were starting out playing around as a kid, as a DJ, what was the music that you gravitated towards, and is that still the music that you love today?
It was always house music. It was always electronic back in, starting with Daft Punk, Armin van Helden, funky disco house, and it just stayed house music. And today, it just evolved into more tech house, progressive house, but house music, yeah, from the start.
That's awesome. You're a resident at Mint in Miami.
Yes.
What is that like? How long have you been there?
I actually celebrated 11 years there. So I started when I was pretty much, a teenager. And I moved to Miami, and that was my first big residency. And I kept it going all these years, and we're still doing very well. And it's still a great place.
That's incredible. I bet you have a lot of good stories about that.
Yes.
So what's going on with you this year in 2013? Where are you traveling? Do you have any new mixes?
I've been playing a lot more on the West Coast, which was always an interest of mine. I've been playing in LA at least a couple times a month, Vegas, Boston, Chicago. So I've been traveling much more this year. And for the rest of the year, I'll be going to Mexico, Dominican Republic, back to Vegas. So this is just in the next few months. So a lot of good stuff to come.
Busy guy.
Trying to, yeah.
So is there like a dream gig that you haven't done yet, or a place in the world that you haven't played with? I know you've been everywhere, but there's got to be something, somewhere where you haven't been yet.
I think something that's always fascinated me is the Love Parade in Berlin. I don't know, to have each DJ on a float and just going down the streets. It's something very unusual, very different from the usual clubs. So that would be something very interesting.
And so you've lived in all these different places around the world. What made you decide to settle in Miami?
Well, I was supposed to go to university, which I did, and I had to pick a city here in the States. I went to New York, visited. It was February, it was cold. I went to Boston, it was even colder. And then I went to Miami. I land. It's the middle of Miami Music Week, music conference. There's pool parties everywhere, DJs everywhere, warm weather. I mean, it was a no-brainer right there.
How could you resist?
How could I resist?
My God.
I had to be there. So I just moved there, packed my bags, and settled in.
Good choice.
Yeah, I think so.
You're all around the world. You're a busy guy. You're playing everywhere. How can people keep up with you, see your tour dates, Twitter, all that good stuff? What is it?
Twitter's probably the best, at Julian Ingrosso. And julianingrosso.com will link you to my website. And my Facebook, facebook.com/Julian Ingrosso. With that, you pretty much can make sure that you'll be able to see me wherever I go.
Well, thank you so much for being with us, Julian. It was a pleasure, and we hope to catch up with you again very soon.